Hi, my name is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film, and also proud FENIX Global Artist Ambassador. Today, I am thrilled to be speaking with the acclaimed comedian and singer, Alan Squats. For more on Alan, you can read more about him right below this video, but in the meantime, here is just a sneak peek at the amazing talent of Alan Squats. Squats, how are you?
I'm doing pretty great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. And I'm so excited that the audience just got a little sneak peek of your amazing talent. Alan, when did you realize that you had this dichotomy within you of not only being a great singer, but, you know, kind of having a funny bone or two?
I don't know. I guess I was always curious about like different forms of expression when I was pretty young. I always wanted to try doing stand-up comedy when I was in 6th grade. I drew a picture of me doing stand-up on the back of a moving truck, and it says, "Let's get this show on the road." And then little did I know, one day my music band went on hiatus, and then my girlfriend broke up with me, and I turned kind of like negative energy into a positive, and I put on my own stand-up comedy and rock and roll tour out to Los Angeles. And that kind of, yeah, I guess, not to sound cliche, but like when one door closes, another one opens kind
Well,
of
you were
thing.
also manifesting that since you were a kid.
I guess I didn't realize that.
You were like the secret before the secret.
Oh my gosh.
Thoughts, thoughts become things, my friend.
Amen. Amen.
Now, Alan, question for you. I want to know, where were you born? And did you have a lot of funny people around your family, or a lot of people singing, or both?
New Jersey is
Where
where
in
I
New
was
Jersey?
born. From Fairfield, New Jersey, about like 20 minutes to New York City. And I
Oh,
did try out for like Broadway plays and stuff like that, by the way, because I know you talked about Broadway stuff earlier.
yeah, what'd you audition for?
Oh my gosh. I auditioned for like a Green Day play, like the
American Idiot.
yes, I auditioned for that. I got past the first part, but I can't dance for anything. So
That's
like
okay.
they saw that real quick, and they're like,
That's okay.
get that muscular, chubby, good-looking dude out of there. Okay, so then there was a couple other things that I auditioned for, but I realized musicals you had to dance, so that wasn't really for
Well,
me.
Alan, don't worry. Me as a director, I usually am a firm believer in, you know, if you can somewhat move, you can be taught to move a little bit more. But that is why
Thank
I
you.
am entering the game as
There
a
we go.
director.
I need to stick by you more now.
And
That's
also,
great.
Alan, you're not an ensemble member. You're a star, so you have to be a lead, and leads usually don't move. You usually put nice moving people around you.
You know me so well, and we've just met. This is
I
crazy.
got you, Alan. Listen, I want to know for you,
Oh,
these past 18 months,
yeah.
what it was like for you as an artist. How did you put one foot in front of the other to get your creative juices up and out?
That's a great question. A couple different ways. Uh, Doing a Zoom mic, which sounds disgusting, but it was offered me an opportunity to host, to do some stand up, and to bring new people who haven't done stand up to try it. So that I like to help people. I like to encourage all walks of life and whatever it is that they do, as long as it's obviously safe and not to be whatever. But like, yeah, so that was nice to see people get their feet wet, despite the fact that it has nothing to do with being in front of a real audience. Still, I get a chance to rep and do some jokes, and also like, um, give some inspirational wisdom to people. Also, just like I have a green screen, and like I do my own like shows by myself. Sometimes I'll go live. I'll even go live on like Plenty of Fish like a loser because I'm single, but it's kind of fun. And sometimes if I don't want to go on Instagram live because I'm like working out new stuff, like I'll just go live in front of strangers that I don't know to just
I
perform.
freaking love it. Like, I just love that, some people are afraid of fear. You
You
not
can't.
only aren't afraid of it, you literally dive into a pool that's most likely ice.
You have to, I think, because like if you can do that,
Right. If
what,
this, then what?
yeah, like what can't you do if you do that? Like I've gotten my pants down, caught with them down for like through a lot of different things. But
Listen,
that makes
Alan,
me,
I'm not going to go there. I don't want to,
you know
I don't
what?
want
I
to,
didn't mean
that's
to
its own
lead you
trauma.
there. I didn't mean to get the imagery involved, and I did. So my bad on that. But
No, you don't have to apologize, and you don't give an ish.
no, I don't. But I just yeah, I think if you throw things at the wall, you see what sticks, and you're not afraid. You can't be afraid. You have to have courage, especially, and like you're judged in everything that you do in your life, period.
That's right.
Right. So like who cares? No one cares about it more than you do personally.
Well,
Everyone cares about their own.
Alan, I want to bring up something with you that came to mind, and I'm happy you brought up what you just said, because on my vision board, I have a quote by Theodore Roosevelt, and I'm going to botch it, but essentially it's kind of like the man in the arena is the one that's going to be marred and stoned by the critics, but it's the man in the arena whose opinion really counts because he's doing the thing. Like, you bring up a good point. I think as artists during this time, we were forced to look within now more than ever and why we do what we do, despite what the world expects of us, what the world wants or thinks we should be doing. I'm curious how your why statement and why you do what you do, Alan, in this beautiful, again, I call it a dichotomy of comedy and singing, in why you do what you do, how that has been accentuated.
It's a passion that I have that helps me survive, and not to sound like really, oh, that's so deep,
No,
man, or cliche to say that.
no, it isn't.
I love to sing, I love to create, I love to perform, I love to do stand up. It's the creation of it, and you know, I mean, when you have a bad show too, it's like the recovery from it, and like getting back on your feet again. Collaborating with people who also enjoy creating with you too, in terms of music, especially like, I mean, creating music for me is probably my favorite thing to do, especially with like my best friend, you know what I mean? So the Scarlet Scourge is like one of my baby, and just like my best friend and I created the project, and it was so much fun. Like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, when they actually really became a thing, Flea and Anthony Kiedis were just friends. They were just screwing around, and they were in like other projects. And like those projects, they were trying to take them so seriously, but that's what actually one of the reasons why they failed. It's like when you do things for fun, and then I don't know, they can lead to greener pastures that
Well,
way. And my best friends playing music with them, we developed our own style of sound within like 3 months, which is very uncommon for an original band to all of a sudden have a sound that blossoms from you within a 3 month time span. And we were just having so much fun with one another. So that's like, I don't forget things like that.
well, it's interesting you mentioned that, Alan, because when I think about you in the case of you and your best friend, it's like you are in a sandbox with a childlike sense of wonder and possibility. And I think it's within those moments as creators, that's when the flow happens fast.
Yes, amen. Being in flow state is the best state to be in, whether it's in a rehearsal room and you're jamming, or if it's on stage. Even acknowledging it as an audience member, seeing the best performances always come from the performers who are free on stage, and things are coming to them in midstream of their flow state. It's amazing.
Listen, Alan, I want to know a final question for you. And before I actually get to it, I want to let everyone know for more on the incredible Alan Squats. You can read more about him right below this video. Mr. Allen, in moving forward, what are you most optimistic about the stuff in the work that you have been working on, that you have maybe on the docket to release?
Oh, I could go a couple different directions with this, but the one that I've been working on lately has been, I want to do a 30-minute stand-up comedy show and record it. I've been working on a routine based off of my single dating life. Like I was on a 10-year dry spell, and I really talk about, it was more like 12 and a half years, but like, let's round down.
Who's
Anyway,
counting?
yeah, I don't want to go into that. No, but I've been working on it for quite some time, and it's time to kind of like release that, get that out, so I could work on some new
Yeah,
material.
you need to get that off your chest, my friend. I
I
mean,
do. And yes, I look forward to recording that and gaining the courage to actually get a film crew, set it up with a venue, and like book a venue for like 2 nights in a row, wear the same wardrobe so I could edit it in post, and really try to make it professional, and have that underneath my belt.
do it, my friend. Just book it and do it, and you'll figure out the how. You have your whole career in life. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Well, listen, Alan, I'm so grateful for your time today, and I'm glad that we're connected now.
Me too.